Uncover the News. Hi, Sherry French. Oh, God, I look pretty ordinary this morning, don't I? I was up several times last night with something nasty in the vault. Won't go into it anymore. So, anyway, I'm just going to turn this heater fan down. Still warm the area, but not make it too bad. I haven't had a chance to do my prep prayers yet, so I'm going to open up with that. So, Universal Spirit and guides of the highest truth and compassion, I ask for your wisdom and guidance in living a life of high vibration and inviting those demons that come to us every day. Universal Spirit, I open myself up to your energy and I ask for spirit protection to be placed around my husband, James, and his friend, Dennis, as they go throughout their day. I ask for spirit protection to be placed over this house, our fur babies and myself. I ask that these spheres of protection keep negative energy and ill intent at bay and allow any positive and loving energy to grow and foster within. As I ground myself, I ask Universal Spirit and guides of the highest truth and compassion to grant me access to the wisdom and knowledge, the Akashic records and all higher forms of knowledge. I do this without rancor, agenda or ill will, but merely to find clarity, insight and objectivity into the questions I may pose. Hi, my darlings, how are you? Hi, Elaine. Trump attorneys haven't found classified document former president referred to in tape following subpoena. Okay. Utah district bans Bible in elementary and middle school due to vulgarity or violence. Okay. There's a lot of vulgarity and violence in the Bible. It was the world's first proper novel. World's first bodice ripper, I suppose. I mean, there are some good things, good tenets that can be found, but those tenets can be found in any religion. You don't have to particularly look to one book to find them, but that is just my opinion. I still have a little Bible around somewhere that I was given for my confirmation or communion. And I have been known to, but not for many, many years. Yeah. So there can be some interesting stories and steps of guidance, but as in many different texts. And I think real theological scholars probably tell you there's a lot of similarities in the basic tenets to live by. Anyway, I won't go on any more about that. Hi, Bonnie Russell, Aline, Mimi Rose, hello. Yes, Jim Jordan is a creep. Hi, Steve. Yes, yeah, from Ali and Jay. I was just on Ali. Well, tried to stay down the whole laugh hour, but I had to help James find something. I'll probably take a little 3 or 4 minute break at some stage to go and fix myself a coffee. But at the moment, I'm okay. I had a rough night. Yeah, hang on a moment. I just want to check something. And I also checked in a little bit earlier on Deanne and PD. What's the name? Yeah, PD. They were fun. And I also checked in a little bit earlier on Deanne and PD. What's the name? Yeah, PD. They were fun. Yeah, PD. They were fun. They were fun. Yeah, PD. 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 They were fun. Hi, Patricia Francino. Remember your thumbs up, guys. Remember to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm a little bit flat at the moment, but talking to you guys always picks me up. Yeah, I'm going to have to sneeze. Hang on a minute. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my darlings. Yeah, Trump just lost on Truth Social, goes full cult leader, wants his followers to be called Magadonians and only follow him. Wow, never a boring minute. We've had some interesting changes down here in Western Australia. Our premier is just suddenly in the middle of the week, like Tuesday or Monday, I think it was Monday, just announced that he was retiring. He was tired. He was worn out. He's just had enough. So in the middle of the week, the Labor caucus met and they elected a new leader. Yeah, so it's been pretty smooth. But he's also announced that he's not going to recontest his seat down in Rockingham. So it's somebody else. There's going to have to be a by-election down there. Yeah. Chris Light stepped down at CNN. I don't know who he is. So firstly, I'd like to open up to send out a prayer of healing energy to President Biden after his fall. So, Universal Spirit, please help me tap into the energy of love and comfort and healing, and send a burst of white healing light, yellow positive light, and green comforting light to President Joe Biden in the hopes that he is recovering well after his fall. Okay. Oh, Sherry French, thank you very much. That is much appreciated. Magadonians, eh? So anyway, it was a MAGA scent. What was a MAGA scent? What did somebody throw something at him? What? All I know is that he had a fall. Does anyone know exactly what happened? Or I can't imagine some sandbag at him. Or are you joking? Sometimes, Steve, I can be quite literal. So now I double check. Is Trump insane? Trump is very scared. I feel like paving the way. He tripped over a sandbag on stage. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like paving, like smoothing cement, like a pavement. He's paving the way to get out of a trial. There's a lot of unhinged things about him, but I would say, is he insane? No. But I'm not a doctor, okay? So what do the cards say? Is Trump insane? resistant to change. This is the death card, and it is reversed. So he's resisting. He can't change, and he's repeating negative patterns. There is some decay. So there's a little bit of, let's face it, he's an elderly man, and there's some normal decay of anyone at his age, but that's not necessarily mental. Is he faking insanity? We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Materialistic, selfish, unkept, self-absorbed, envious, work-home conflict, jealous, insecure, greedy, intolerant, gold digger. He's all of those things. He may wear the $10,000 suits and the $1,000 ties and whatever, but he never really looks put together. He always looks somewhat untidy. Like me, I could rock up to work in a Chanel suit and a Morris Mead haircut, which are expensive, by the way. And within half an hour, I still look like a bag lady. Because honestly, I fidget, I do this, I do that. I'm just shocking. His followers insane. Ooh. Some of them are definitely close to it. They're unsound. A lot of them are unsound. Anyway, back to Trump. Is he trying to get out of a trial? Is he paving the way to get out of a trial by pleading unfit for trial? I've got the Knight of Swords reversed. Everything bad about the Knight of Swords. He's I was just making sure I don't have them all upright and with the deck upside down, but no, there are reversals in this deck. Rash, forcefully, he's barging in, and he's so impulsive, and he's gotten away with it for so long. He doesn't really know the difference. So he does know the difference between right and wrong. Okay. The 10 of Cups. Emotional stability. So this is emotional stability. He's not insane. He knows what he's doing. He's paving the way. Alignment, harmony, and emotional stability. He is paving the way to try and get a not fit to stand trial. Hello to all my lovely lurkers. I haven't said this in ages. Hello to all my lovely lurkers. And hello to everybody who takes the time to watch my lives at a later date. I really do appreciate it. Please give us a thumbs up. And I do appreciate that you take time out to watch and listen to what I have to say. and to ask me questions. That is very humbling. And some of the lovely comments I get. Yeah. So, Shelby, hi, Shelby Lisa, hi, J Cat Lady. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's paving the way. I don't think he's insane at all, but he's paving the way. Hi, Apple. Yeah. So, I just want to check on my phone. Where's my phone? When is the next full moon? Let's have a look. We have a long weekend over here in Australia. It's Foundation Day over here everywhere, and it's something else in one of the other states, but everywhere else in Australia, it's the monarch's birthday long weekend. But we have the monarch's birthday in September. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What was I looking? Oh, full moon. June. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Hang on, baby. Are you jealous of Daddy? Oh, I'm getting the cold shoulder. Sorry, guys, that was James. He was sounding a bit shaky. He said he went off the freeway for a while because he was feeling a bit shaky. So just sometimes you just need to give a few minutes, and yeah, especially when you were a bit of a cow earlier on. But okay, but yeah, no, it's fine. going okay. Now, Terry French, uncovering news. Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking up, wasn't it? Wasn't I? Uh, June full moon. June 3, today. It's a full moon today. You know what? I didn't even click with me till yesterday that this weekend was a long weekend. So I'll tell you what, I have been just somewhat of a space cadet. Okay, so we've got a full moon today. How about I do a reading on what the full moon has for us? What message does the full moon have for us? Let's see. Way. Oh dear. I'm surprised my cards cooperate with me. Some of the times I've accidentally dropped them or they've ended up being spilled all over the place. I respect them very much. Thank you. I've had them for ages. Cute little things I picked up. Got some itty bitty little ones as well. Oopsie daisy. So I got some itty bitty little ones. So that one. And a purple blue one. This one. I hopped on Facebook the other day, and I haven't been on there for ages, and I feel really bad. But again, it's just those things. Anyway, the full moon. What message does the full moon have for us? I'm wondering, guys, if you would mind if I just did a short thing today. I really was up all night with something nasty in the vault. Thursday night I was throwing up, and so yeah. So I'm wondering if you would mind if I did cut it a bit short, like do another 10 minutes or so. So we'll do a full moon reading. What message has the full moon got for us? Justice. This moon brings justice in a way that it brings balance. A fair balance, a fair hearing. If you put your case forward about anything at the moment, you will get a fair hearing. What, does it have any messages for us about challenges? Okay, about challenges. Challenges can be good or they can be bad. But don't always view challenges as something negative, whether they're good or bad negative challenges, because it's through the challenges that we have in life that we find inspiration, and learn. Each challenge gives us a chance to grow emotionally. Hi, Kathy's Guided Light. How are you? So it's really a chance to grow. I'm going to keep going for a while. I'm not going to cut it short. I'm going to keep going for a while. And just keep going for a while longer, okay? I've just not been very well, so. But yeah, it's those challenges in life that give us opportunities to grow. So, this is in the challenges. It's the message about challenges. What advice does the full moon have for us? It can be a transforming experience. Yeah, wait. It can be. So it can be. This actually came out reversed, but it's an accidental reversal. But it's so in two ways. It can be either a good time to undergo those changes, to start a new journey and complete another one, or maybe it's not the best time at the moment to start out on a new transformative journey. But I feel like whether you go ahead with a change or not, it is good to be open to thinking about change and the importance of change. I'm glad you're healing, Kathy. What's at the base of the full moon for us? The Six of Swords. This is a good time. It's like a guiding light, the light at the end of the tunnel. Look at it and ask for advice, and you might see the that light after a tough journey. Okay. The outcome, a new insight into compassion, into leadership. This is a good time to learn about leadership and to open up that compassionate side of you. You can be stern without being ferocious. You can be a guiding light without sucking all the energy from the room or the oxygen from the room. This is a really good time to learn about leadership and compassion in leadership. Okay, so that is my full moon reading. Hi, Bonnie Russell. Kim Jong is worshipped with a good, and he's worshipped because he rules by fear. If you don't worship him, you keep it to yourself. And I do feel there is an underground swell of things of people in North Korea, but they're keep very low profiles, very, very secretive. Hi, Jezza. Let's see. Would you guys like me to read on anybody? Now, I have scheduled, if you are a member, I have scheduled for tomorrow morning 8:30 a.m. my time, which is, I think, 8:30 or 7:30 Eastern Standard Time in the US. It depends. If it's daylight saving over there, then it's 7:30. No, then it's 7. No, then it's 8:30. Oh, I get so confused. Anyway, it's scheduled. It'll be 7:30, 8:30, 9:30 p.m. One of those. It just depends on the time difference. I think it'll be 8:30 p.m. if you've got daylight saving. Without daylight saving, I'm 13 hours ahead. So yeah. It would be 7:30 your time. It just depends. Yeah, so who would you like me to read on? Anyone? Yes, yeah. I do actually have, in fact, thank you for reminding me, I've got some electrolyte tablets here. I'm going to go and put some water in a bottle and come back and be back in a minute. And put the, yeah, I knew there was something I wanted to do before I started. I will be back in a few seconds. I think the room is coming together really nicely. And yeah, I think it's looking great. Fannie Willis. Oh, really? So it's concerted effort. I can see why, because there was that wasn't the only, wouldn't have been the only Secretary of State he called in Georgia. It would have been others as well. And yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. There's still some boxes around me on the floor and all that to be sorted through. And there's still a couple of things I need bought in, but or I want bought in. But yeah, that is my bottle here popping with the bubbles in it by the electrolyte tablets. Let's have a look at Jim Jordan, hey? No, they do not have to. That is Jim Jordan's demand that the DOJ hand over details of Jack Smith's investigation. Nothing burger, not going to happen. That's an abuse of his authority. Will anything come of it? Nope. It's going to come to a screeching halt. Screeching halt. It's not going to happen. The Empress. This is he's got lots of ideas about how he can undermine things, but he needs to see what they're doing. And the fact is that that's not going to happen. His efforts are going to have there's going to be some payment from his efforts, but what sort of payment? Is it good or bad? Oh my goodness, this deck is all over the place. Yeah, I might start that reading again, but so far it's not looking good for Jim Jordan. This deck is cards facing the wrong way, and I always seems to happen with this particular deck. I don't know why. So I have to sort that out. I have to put that aside for later to sort out. So let's have a look here with Jim Jordan's. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Jim Jordan's demand that evidence or things are handed over to him. 2 cards for it. Hi, Yvonne White. 3 cards fell out. It's going to be an uphill struggle for him. He's just trying to grasp at any opportunity. And again, I just get, yeah, it's delusional. It's not going to come to anything. I'm going to ask, is Jim Jordan going to end up under indictment? Everybody seems to think he is, but he's a nasty piece of work, yes. How much have they got on him? Have they got enough on him to indict him? You know? I'm sorry, this little piece of hair driving me nuts. Just tuck that down there. Will Jim Jordan end up under indictment? 3 cards. Here's that Empress again. Yes, but cushioned. So maybe she wasn't such an unusual pick. Here's the judge. Here's the judge. This means they have a lot. Consequences for his actions. Remember the three of wands, the ship coming in. This is assessing his actions. He's certainly under assessment. Is he going to end up indicted? That's a big fat yes. Yeah. Mm. Will other states open up probes into Trump election interference? Two cards flew out. The Star card, yes. And this is, to me, often an investigator. Inquisitive, questioning, a guardian, someone sent out to find out the truth. So, yes, I do think other states are going to instigate probes into election interference. How Trump had all those people in and things like that from different states, Michigan and Wisconsin and things like that. I don't know if anything's going to come from it, but Hi, Sharon Sipe. Thank you. I'm going to turn my big light off, okay? Can you still see me bathed in a beautiful soft blue light? I'll bring up not a spotlight of sorts, but just a different there. It's just the bright light was making my head ache a little bit. So the blue is from the curtains that are up here. It's really, really nice to see people joining, people coming back who haven't been around for a while. It's lovely to see. Was it who reminded me to get some hydration? Thank you so much. Okay. Well, anti-Kremlin. Hi, Bernice Hansen. Haven't seen you a while. Lovely to see you. Anti-Kremlin rebels, are they going to be able to destabilize Russia enough for Putin to go down? Will the anti-Kremlin rebels bring Putin down? 3 cards. This is in the yes, no, maybes. It's a maybe. Definitely. It's also, the swords are also military. They're definitely causing a lot of anxiety for Putin. I think they're a much stronger force than is realized. Here's the king. Yeah, I do feel like that they will, one way or another, prevail. With the king here, with military, I do feel like there is. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that there's quite a few rebels within the military as well. But this is a very, very high-ranking person. Once Putin is out, will Russia start working towards becoming a more stable, democratic nation? That's a big yes. But notice I said start working towards. It's not going to happen like that. Putin's not going to go out and 2 hours later, Russia's going to be declared we're all democracy now. But it will be not so much destabilizing once he's gone, but there will be quite a bit of talk. Yeah. Will Russia withdraw immediately from Ukraine once Putin is gone? I'm getting no on that. Yeah, that's a no. Won't be an immediate withdrawal, but they will be gathering things in. They will try and keep some of the areas they've claimed, but they won't go any further, if that's, So this is the thief getting away. So they might try to hang on to some of the areas they've claimed, but not go any further in. So it's not going to be immediately resolved, but there will be some changes. It will be a new start, but there's going to have to be a lot of faith about what they're going to do. A lot of things are going to have to be taken on faith. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, well, you go and rest. Kathy, you go and rest. Brenda, Bernice Hansen, yeah, you're there, yeah. Yeah, they will. So there's going to be a bit of argy-bargy. around the place. So it's not going to settle down overnight immediately. The least they're going to try and do is some of the areas that they've taken, they're going to try and keep them. But I do feel that there will be some withdrawal from going further into Ukraine. I think they might go back to those areas that they've been holding firmly and try and keep hold of that. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Well, there will be change in Russia, but it's a long, long way away. You know, Hey, warrior girl, how are you? Anyone else got a question for me? Will your surgery come out well? Oh, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, how about we spend the last bit? I'll do some personal questions. Be single cards, but yeah. So if you want to read a single card, just put your hand up. Bernice has asked, will her surgery come out well? Let's have a look. Guides, the highest truth and compassion. The sun, which is good. Positive thinking would definitely help. So this is looking good. Okay. It is looking good. I still feel like there's just maybe a little something a little bit unexpected, maybe that, but it will still work out well. You know, like maybe a little stutter, could just be a little delay or something. But yeah, I think it is going to work out well. But always be positive. Think as positive as possible about this. It's scary going into the hospital. It's scary going into any sort of procedure, but surgery too. It's very scary. Yes, be positive and have faith and know that the angels are there for you. And yes, it is looking good to work out well. But yeah, your 5th major surgery in 4 years. Oh, darling. It's hard, but the ultimate result will be very good for you. Okay, very good for you. Okay, who else would like a card? Crazy cat lady. Jezza. Steve. So, okay, Steve. Now you're waving at Crazy Cat. Steve, yes, you want a card. Okay, Steve M. The Nine of Michael, the Nine of Swords. Oh, sweetheart, you are still tying yourself up in knots, aren't you? You still, did I do the right thing? Did I do there's no need to stress and worry and tie yourself up in knots. Okay? Feeling guilty, feeling regretful, just release that. Okay? You've done a wonderful thing for a very long time, and now it's time for you to realize that you've done all you can and you have nothing to feel guilty about. Take that worry and take that guilt and focus on something that you want to do for yourself. And it's not taking that, it's taking that energy that has been used up by worry and guilt, and take that energy and don't give it to that anymore. It doesn't have to be something huge that you want to do for yourself, even something little, and focus on that. You deserve a reward, and you might not think so, but it is true. Nobody wants you to beat yourself up because you did what was right for you and the other person. Okay? You're a good, wonderful soul. Don't let guilt eat you up and worry eat you up. Don't spend it, don't give that energy, It's time for you to take that energy and do something for yourself. It doesn't have to be something big. It could even just be a weekend away, just something for yourself. Okay? Crazy Cat Lady Farley, your hands up. Okay. The 10 of Ariel. That is the 10 of Pentacles. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. You've worked very, very hard. Okay? And I think that maybe you're thinking, I haven't quite done enough. Do I really quite deserve this? I need to do more. You don't need to do more. You have so much, that you have everything you need, or the love or the stability. And stop thinking that you haven't done enough and you don't deserve it. You do. Okay? You're grateful for what you have, but you're worried that it's not enough. It is. It is enough. Okay? It's time to take some time to yourself to enjoy the rewards of your hard work. Okay? Now, who else wants a reading? Will the doctors? Yes, that's part of that card with the sun, or will be well. If it can't be fixed, it can be controlled. You know what I mean? So yes. Oh, Bonnie Russell. Sorry, that was Bernice Hanson. Bonnie Russell. Will the doctors figure out what's wrong with me and fix it? Sorry. So I thought that was Bernice Hanson's card. So yeah, Bonnie Russell. The Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intelligent, intellectual, and diligent. Choose logic over emotion, move quickly, and sudden changes. This means that things are going to happen very, very quickly, and things are going to come together very, very quickly. And you might have to deal with some sudden changes along the way. So I do feel that they will. There's always a component up here that only you can fix, but sometimes you need help with that. But physically, yes, I think things are going to happen quite rapidly. And be ready for a sudden change. And you have to make decisions quickly. Not sure when this will be, okay? Not years in the future, but it's not days either. It could be within the next couple of years, okay? But, you know, or it could just suddenly happen in a couple of months. But take heart, things will be figured out. Okay, Bonnie? J Cat Lady. Happy birthday for Wednesday, Shelby. J Cat Lady. 3 of Gabriel. All your hard work is going to be paid off, my darling. Okay. Wise planning. It is a good time to take the next step, okay? And an optimistic approach is warranted. Okay. This is all your hard work sent this ship sailing. And now it's coming in. You deserve the rewards that are on it. And it's a good time to plan your next step for what you want to do next. Okay? Okay. So, but wait until the rewards are confirmed. They don't have to be there, but are confirmed. And it's a good time. Once it is, it's a good time for you to make your next step. What, Bubba girl? What, sweetheart? Show everyone your pretty face? You going to show everyone your pretty face? Have a look. Yeah. Want some nummies? You do. You always want nummies, don't you? You live for nummies. Live for nummies. Woo-hoo. Yvonne White. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad your mum's having good days. Steve, I'm so glad. Yvonne. 9 of Gabriel, 9 of Wands. Okay, not the time to give up. Stay determined. Okay? Keep moving forward. Be vigilant, because there could be a few surprises coming towards you. This one also has environmental activism. So I don't know if you're involved in that at all. But now it's the do not give up. Keep going. Keep moving forward. And be prepared for any surprises. If you are prepared for surprises, you might not be prepared for what they are, if that makes sense. But you are prepared to the fact that you might have to stop, reassess something, and then move forward again. So no matter what it is, if you're prepared for a surprise of any kind, you are halfway towards being able to deal with it. So always bear in mind that there could be some surprises, but this is not the time to give up. Stay determined, keep moving forward. Sherry, yes? You've got the 5 of Gabriel, the 5 of Wands. Conflict. We've spoken about conflict with you before, Sherry. This is a challenge you can resolve, this latest challenge. Okay? But step away from other people who are trying to tell you how you should do it, what you should do, why you should do it this way. No, you don't need that stuff happening. You can resolve this challenge, but it's going to take a bit of patience, okay? Okay. If you try and rush in to get it resolved, it won't happen. So take your time, be patient, and things will work out, okay? Kathy. Kathy's guided light. The High Priestess, my darling. Well, of course. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. You were saying earlier that you would be back in a couple of weeks. You are very, very wise to do that. Don't push yourself. And just, we're like anybody else, those of us who do this work. Physically, we can have things happen to us. Physically, it can wear us down, and that can affect our ability to do what we do. So be patient, okay? If you feel you need a little bit of extra time, take it. Okay? Listen to your inner wisdom. Okay? Has anyone else asked for a card? Warrior Girl, did you ask for a card? I thought you did. Did I read on you? Jezza, you want a card? Yep. Okay. All right. So Jezza, I think, is waving for a card. Hi, Judy B. Welcome. Jezza, the 4 of Gabriel. Time for celebration. Oh, my darling. Reward, celebrate. And you know what? There are a couple of situations. What I'm really drawn to is release yourself from burdensome situations. There's a couple of situations, look, they're not going to get resolved. You're better off walking away from them. Okay? Because there's so many other good things in your life to celebrate. So take the time and celebrate those good things. That other stuff, it's a nothing burger. Well, no, I wouldn't just dismiss any burdensome situation as a nothing burger. Sorry about that. It's not as important, and it's not. It wouldn't have any impact it would have had was over long ago, and it's just been hanging on, hanging on. It's one of those things that, oh God, we finally should address it. There's nothing left to address, so just let it go. Tick all the boxes, make sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and then walk away from it. Okay? But celebrate. That's, and you'll feel really ready and a lot lighter to celebrate. Okay, warrior girl. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that warrior. Yep. And Judy B as well. Shelby, you may need a card. Okay. Warrior girl. Four of Michael. You need to take a little bit of time out, my darling warrior girl, to sit back, get a little bit of rest. The Four of Michael, the Four of Swords. You need to take a little bit of time out, sit back, get a little bit of rest. And then those thoughts you've been chasing, trying to grasp hold of, and those thoughts that are not coalescing, that are not coming together as you need them to, will do that. You just need to step away from the situation, go and do something else, give yourself a mental break from it for a little while, and then everything will come together. Okay? A little bit of physical rest won't hurt you either, my darling. You've been pushing it a little bit too hard. Judy B. Judy B. You've got the Page of Michael, the Page of Swords. Exciting new challenge. You do have what it takes to succeed. Never ever doubt yourself, and never ever let anyone else tell you that you don't. I have a feeling that you've let a couple of opportunities go by because you let somebody else's opinion of what you should be and what you should do override your instinct and your belief in yourself. Don't do that, my darling. There's an opportunity coming up. Grasp it with both hands and just tell anybody else to butt out. It will work out for you. I hope that makes sense. But, oh yeah, review contracts. Always very, very, very carefully review contracts. Okay? Doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that you will be in a much more steadier position. Shelby. Sharon Sipe, you asked for a card. Okay, sorry, Sharon. I'll do Shelby, then I'll do a card for you. Okay, Shelby Lisa. Oh, just dear. It seems like everything's up in the air. Everything. Well, you said it yourself. Your mum's dog, Rose dog. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, thank you. But everything seems to be a little bit up in the air with family and things like that. It's been a bit of a tough few weeks, but it is coming. This ship is sailing out of the storm and into calmer waters. Things will settle down for you, my darling. I'm so sorry to hear about Rose. But, yeah. No, I haven't done a card for you, Aline. I'll do one, of course. So Sharon, Sipe, and then Aline. Yep. So Sharon Sipe. Sorry, I didn't see it written down. So the 7, Michael, Sharon. Step back and take really review the courses of action that you can take. There is an alternative to what you think is your only course of action. Take some time, step back, Sharon, review it, and even get some advice. You will find that there is a better course of action. Okay. It says here, you know how I said get some advice? Talk to somebody? It says here working alone may not be the best answer. Okay. So take a step back. Go and get some advice. Whatever this situation is, whether it's legal, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, go get some advice from a professional, whatever you can get. I know sometimes it's not always affordable, but there are services that can also help you. Okay, utilize some of the services that are available to you, and you will find that the course of action you think is the only way you can go, there's another way, and it will work out much better for you. And don't try and do it on your own. Okay, even if the course of action is not, it's going ahead with what you were going to do, but not doing it on your own. Okay, Aline. Linda G doesn't do readings anymore. Oh, that's all right, sweetheart. That's all right, Shelby. Aline. Solutions. 14, temperance. Wow. Okay. Success comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience. Be forgiving and put out healing energy. In this case, I really see be forgiving. You won't be, whatever situation upset the apple cart, it can be successfully resolved, but you do need to compromise. And it's not just you who is going to have to compromise, okay? But you also have to forgive. In this case, it's not another person. It's forgiving yourself for not holding firm. Sometimes you can't hold firm. Sometimes you have to do that compromise, okay? It may mean giving up one or two of the things that you were determined to happen and wanted to happen, but that can't always, it's not always the way. But the situation will resolve itself, okay? Do you still have a rattlesnake? Well, it depends where you live. I think it will, if it's old news. Old news. No, I don't think so. It's just the 6 of Cups, old news. I don't think so. Arizona. No, I think it was there during the cooler months, but I think it's making its way out now. Yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. At least I hope not. Yeah. So yeah, just don't fall in the crawl space again. It fell in the crawl space. Oh my goodness. Oh. Mm. Okay, my darlings, I think I will wrap this up now. And thank you very much. Thank you, Sherry, for the donation. It's much appreciated. And yeah, it's scary. I'm not good with snakes. I can watch movies and programs and all that with snakes in them as long as I know that they're in there, and I've watched them a few times. But some of them I'm still like, I don't want to watch. Yeah. Yeah. So please, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay loving, and most of all, stay laughing. And I do have a members only live tomorrow morning. So if you are a member, it is scheduled. You should be able to see it on your comments and stuff. And I did over the last week release Sunday through to Thursday. I scheduled a relaunch for my series on Chappaquiddick. So if you are a member, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. I scheduled them to launch, so I don't know if they're up in the readings. But anyway, you know what I'm going to do now? I am going to give myself a bit of a spoil time. I'm going to do a facial, foot massage. I've got my foot spa here. I'm going to spoil myself for a little bit. Okay. Love you all very much. And yeah, take care, my darlings.